Howdy, folks. It's Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. It is time for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Well, it was a wild one at Atlanta when Jeff Gordon stole the victory from Ryan Newman, who was a bridesmaid back-to-back weekends. Moving forward in the spring schedule, well, we got Darlington, Bristol, and we're going to the Lone Star State. So a lot of good racing happening here. So the big news after Atlanta was this. Tony Stewart has an engine failure, so back-to-back weeks he finishes outside the top 20. Now, was almost a points leader a couple weeks ago after winning Rockingham, is now 204 points out. Now, he's by any means nowhere near out of the championship, but that gives us a great opportunity. Another thing we're monitoring here is that we need to find a way to get $300,000 to $400,000 more than Bonnie with Bonnie for our sponsorship objective, and we'll touch on that here. Our sponsorship happiness is 67. They want us to be ranked first in earnings, so we really got to go out there and get some earnings to keep these cats on the car. Let's check out the garage here and see what we can get done. Ooh, yeah, let's get this extra speedway car fixed up there so we can keep our parts in good condition, right? That's what we want to do, keep our stuff in good condition. Let's see, this is a short track piece. We're going to need that for Bristol and Martinsville coming up. So I should go ahead and repair it, but unfortunately Bristol's next, so it's kind of too little late on that one. But let's see. Let's go and get the 95 condition one upgraded there. Go ahead and overhaul that. Get that fixed up, and there we go. So we're going to head out to Darlington, and we're going to run the normal primary car. I'm probably going to run mostly the primary car this year. Maybe like at Fontana or Watkins Glen, we'll mix it up. I have a few paint schemes. I already have our Coke 600 paint scheme set up. So anyways, you're going to Darlington. You're going to want a beefy engine, but you're going to want even better tire wear and the handling of your chassis. You're going to want a really good piece. So car rating of 82 overall. Let's go to Darlington. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified on the pole here for the first of two Darlington races. Going to be right next to Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson on the front row. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So without further ado, let's go trackside.
This is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live at Darlington Raceway, the granddaddy of super speedways, in Darlington, South Carolina for the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Barney, drivers love coming to Darlington because of its history, but they often leave wishing they hadn't shown up. Why's that?
Well, this is an egg-shaped track with different links and different bankings in the east and west turns. That makes it very tough for the drivers. But the question is, why is it egg-shaped? Well, when it was built, the landowner decided he didn't want his minnow farm disturbed, so they simply pinched in the corners of what is now turns 3 and 4 to give it the distinctive egg shape that it's now famous for.
The McDonald's car has a string of top fives going.
Well, his team is real excited about their success so far. In fact, I believe they'll have another top 5 race as long as he keeps his car out of trouble.
Andy Armstrong has been starting at the front all season.
Yeah, that team has made great strides in improving their qualifying setups, and it shows with all the top 10 starts they've made.
Charlie Davis would like to break this run of bad luck he's been having at the speedways.
And a good finish would go a long way in boosting that team's morale. I guarantee it would make a whole lot easier to come to these racetracks.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. So it's a Chevrolet front 4, throwing again the 21 car, which is one of the best qualifying pieces all season thus far. Andy Armstrong, the 21 car. Great combination there, but it's going to be fun to see who can win this race. Chevrolet has won every event thus far, but for us, we got our first pole of the season. We're out front, one of our best racetracks. Here we go. 29 laps around Darlington is going to be a good show, and here we go. Alright, I gotta take care of the car. Gordon, I don't want him leading the lap, but I'm gonna do what I can. I don't want to damage the car. It's way too early here at Darlington to be really aggressive. Side by side down the back straightaway. Get a bottleneck into 3 and 4. It's a wonder they could even run one wide around this treacherous racetrack. We're trying to lead that first lap there. We're gonna clear Jeff Gordon. And there we go. 5 bonus points for the 82 car. Oh, Nelly, car's getting real loose here. Gotta love Darlington, man. Darlington is just such an underrated racetrack, and it's so cool to know that we finally have 2 races at Darlington again back in the Real Cup Series. It's just really good because that was a staple of NASCAR for so long, having 2 races at Darlington Raceway, and for about a decade and a half they went away from that, went to only 1 race per season, and now they're back to 2 races, which is it should have never ever left the 400-mile event. And truth be told, I truly feel like they were trying to get rid of Darlington back around 2004 to 2007 maybe. I truly feel like they were trying to get rid of Darlington to replace it with another big market track, but good to see Darlington still cooking. So anyways, lap 4 to 29 here, halfway point, going to be about lap 14, lap 15. We could see some takers as early as lap 13, who knows? But for me, just don't want to get caught by a caution. We have seen yellow flags here, but take care of the piece, try not to damage it, and we certainly don't want to let the 20 car lead a lap. He's 200 points in the hole right now after back-to-back bad finishes. I believe we've had a top 10 in every race thus far this season, so want to keep that consistency going as long as possible. Going to try to. Darlington is one of our best tracks, though. Even back when the team was, well, it was pretty much an up-and-coming team back in 04 and 05. Darlington was a track that we could always run good at. And I think that's where we got maybe our 4th or 5th win of our career playthrough. It was at the Southern 500. I think it was 04. Anyways, lap 6 out of 29 here. We're able to stay out front, but we're not able to like really gap the 20 car here, so just got to keep digging. Tire wear is going to be a big factor for the AIs. I don't know how much our car is going to wear in terms of tire wear. And on cue right there at lap 6, the right front's already starting to degrade here, but the AI is going to handle tire wear much differently. And generally at these Darlington races, at the tail end of it, you're going to have some lap down cars to navigate. So that's very treacherous to do so without damaging the piece. Trying to get win number 2 of the season. And I love Darlington because you go into the corner one time and you run a certain line, then you go back in the corner the next time and you run a completely different line. It's the most inconsistent track on the circuit, and that's why it's so much fun. Is that it is a true pain in the butt to really wheel these cars around here, and that's why Darlington is just so famous. You know, to me, Darlington is really like the Fenway Park or the Wrigley Field of NASCAR. You know, this track was built, what, 1948, I think, 1949 or 50. It was one of the like first 5-season original tracks, and it's just such a cool freaking track, man. So Tony Stewart still mired in second, not able to really make a charge as of right now, but not falling off the pace either. But we've led every lap so far, so if we continue to keep leading to the pit sequence, we might be able to go ahead and lock up the most laps led. If we lead and not pit until lap 15, we would lock up the maximum point stay opportunity, and that would be huge. The season is so early, though. I mean, anyone could truly win this championship. Bobby Labonte wins the Daytona 500. I mean, it's just crazy, crazy start to the season. Chevrolets have won every race thus far. Ryan Newman has been the only other driver, I truly think, thus far, that has a chance to challenge the Chevrolets. So lap 11 out of 29 here. Cars are starting to gap a little bit. The discrepancy between the tire wear starting to show effects. But who's going to be the first guy to pit? That's what I'm curious at, because whoever pits first could truly have a great opportunity to leapfrog the field. But the problem with that, if you catch a caution and you're a lap down, you're screwed. So pitting late, to me, is more of a conservative strategy. Pitting early is a risky strategy. You gain track position based on tire wear, but you also could go a lap down and your whole race be done. Lap 12 out of 29 here at Darlington. Pit stops are right around the corner. I don't plan on pitting till at least lap 15 to guarantee the most laps led bonus. So regardless where we finish, at least we have that locked up. I think we'll probably get it regardless, because you'll probably have maybe 1 to 2 to 3 different leaders during the pit sequence, and then whoever gets the lead after that pretty much has to lead the next 13, 14 laps. So we probably don't have to pit that long. And right on cue, everyone's coming down pit road. They want tires. They want tires. Obviously, we don't want to pit until at least the 20 car pits. But if we lead one more lap after this, we'll have that most laps led 5 extra bonus points. Car is really sliding up the hill now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean, we qualified on pole, which is our first pole of the season. The car just, it's not extremely fast on the straightaways, but I feel like handling-wise, it's pretty solid. Let's see what the 20 car does here. 20 car's not going to pit. So there is a little bit of a gap between the pit strategy. So leaders look like they want to pit late. A bunch of takers early on. So we're going to have a variety of strategies. And this is what's going to create that lap down traffic effect. We have the most laps led bonus, so now that's clear. But we got to make sure the 20 car does not lead anything to make sure we keep points on Tony Stewart. He's coming in. All right, so we don't want to get caught way out pitting here with the 20 car down pit road. No damage repair, no adjustments to the car, knock on wood, and hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop. Oh boy, how y'all doing out there? Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up if you don't mind. It's going to be a fun finish here at Darlington, guys. It's going to be a fun finish. Come on, pit crew, don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. How many more coffee in my mug? Not a little bit. That's one thing I like to do when I do these races. I like to drink a lot of coffee. I love this paint scheme, though. The red, yellow, and white. I don't know why, but it really reminds me of the Kyle Larson McDelivery paint scheme, I think, from 2019. And right there, perfect pit stop, 15.8. Oh, no, the 20 car gets out ahead of us. We got to gas it. Come on, go, 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 go. We do not want that 20 car leading. I don't think either of us will be the leader, but I just want to make sure that 20 car does not lead anything. To me, he is the championship favorite, besides Ryan Newman. I just think he's 200 points out, but he could win 7 races this season, guys. I just don't think you can count out that 20 car. Right on cue, the 12 car, right here in the mix. We're going to pass a few more cars that pass down the front stretch. Not sure where the true leader is. Actually, no, he's on pit road right now. Dang, he stayed out pretty far there. Meaning this next go-around could be for the race lead, so we got to get around this 20. Got to get around him, man. Come on, car. Come on, there we go. Oh, he gives the bottom. Skirt him, there we go. Do not let that 20 car lead anything. And hard racing here at Darlington. So the Hendrick Motorsports camp, the 48 and the 24, both the cars that are really competitive. It looks like their strategy is this: to pit late and hope their tire difference will come into their favor. So we're gonna have to see how that one shakes out. Coming at 10 to go here at the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. We're out in front of Tony Stewart. We've led most of the laps here, so we have that locked up. The 20 car hasn't led anything. I'm not sure if the 12 car led anything. I don't think he did. So if that's the case, that's both of the suspects we need to make sure that does not lead in laps. Lap 19 out of 29, coming up to lap 20. Car feels great, even though we're running like the freaking pit road entrance lane. Hey, Darlington, it's one of those tracks where if it's paved, it can be raced. 10 laps left. Oh boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hold on to this lead here. Just don't want to make any mistakes. Don't want to see a yellow flag. Just let it play out. But what I'm curious is that 48 car. Someone just pitted. Oh no, Jimmy Johnson. Oh no, that's a DNF there. 48 car. I just seen smoke back there. Oh no, no, no. Don't lose it there. Yeah, so the 48 car has an engine failure. He tried to get down on the apron, I think, to get on pit road, and he couldn't get down there in time. So the 48 car is out of the running. That means only the 24 car from Hendrick Motorsports has a shot at winning it. Of course, he won Atlanta last week. This car is definitely getting tighter in the corners. It's getting a little bit looser in corner entry here, but lap 22 out of 29. This race is far from over, guys. Tony Stewart stalking right there in second place, looking to pounce to win this thing. And there's Jimmy Johnson, a long trip around the track. That sucks. So the 48 camp going to take a big hit in the points here early on. Not good for them, but for us it's amazing because they were on that last bit of the tire strategy. 24 car could finish third or second here, possibly even first with those fresh tires. You never know. Especially if we get a quick caution, rack everyone back up. You never know, fellas. Either way, if we're able to win this, that'd be our second win of the season. Oh, there we go. Get our Darlington stripe in there. That's always good. Coming to lap 24 here. And you know, Tony Stewart has been consistently just running second place all day long. But if we make one mistake or spin out, he's going to win this race. So we got to take care of our stuff. We have plenty of fuel on board. So, I mean, you think about the fuel strategy. We probably could have pitted on lap 10 if we really wanted to on fuel. I mean, think about it. We pitted, what, lap 15, and we're about to be halfway on fuel. So put that in perspective. You have about, oh my goodness, how many laps? You've got like 20 laps worth of fuel on board. So, yeah, you could have pitted lap 10 and lap 11, but your tires would be so bad, it just really wouldn't be worth it. Oh boy. God, please let me be able to win this race. We need this win right now, and that would help us with the race winnings to be able to get hopefully closer to passing Bobby Labonte to get that sponsorship objective. And lap 26 out of 29, we're almost to the, well, the next flag ends this race. Whether it's caution or checkered. Just be conservative on corner exit. We've spun out here at Darlington numerous times, so just be conservative on the car. Know the distance. You don't have to win it by 3 seconds. You just need to win it by a nose. And another thing is why this game is so great, is that you're also wanting to take care of your car as well, because you got to run this piece again. You know, we're going to probably run this same car at Texas Motor Speedway, or at least parts of this car. So you really want to keep this car in good shape. Of course, the next race is going to be at Bristol, I believe, so that's going to be kind of a barn burner there. Oh, tires getting very worn. And the race is official, so if we do have a caution, the race is over. There will not be a restart. Lap down cars are very far away. Come on now, we just need to bring it on home. Bring it on home. Feather the throttle, feather the throttle. There we go. I believe this would be 5 straight wins for Chevrolet if we win this race. And back to my point, how the Fords and the Dodges, the last few seasons have been completely irrelevant. We could see another year of that. I truly thought we would see more of a diverse manufacturer battle, but as of right now, it has not bared any fruit. Lap 29 out of 29 here. Come on now, take care of the car. Don't spin out. Just be very conservative here. One more corner to go for Buffet Racing South. Looking to win here again at Darlington. We've won here a lot, thankfully. Just take care of the car. Back it down, back it down. On the front straightaway. Second win of 2011 for the 82 team. And we got to make sure we do a burnout, guys. We got to do a burnout. We didn't do one last time, so we got to do a good burnout here for the fans. So that's our second win of the season. Hopefully the race winnings are sufficient. That way we can continue to gain on Bobby Labonte. If you don't know already, one of our sponsor objectives is to be ranked first in earnings. So if we have that and we finish top 5, we're achieving at least 2 of our 3 sponsor objectives. The other one is qualify on pole, which we just did that, so they're pretty happy about that. I'm going to do a little burnout over here for in the corner as well. So how long of a burnout we can do right here. There we go. I wish I could do a burnout like Kyle Larson did at Phoenix in 2021. I mean, that dude literally Tokyo drifted the whole freaking corner, man. It was the coolest burnout I've ever seen in my life, man. It was just so cool. Oh, the engine's about to blow. You can hear that thing revving. Don't want to kill the engine. When you hear that little ticking sound, that noise, that engine's about to go. So you got to kind of let it cool down a little bit. Gas it. So there we go. Give the fans a little bit of a show at Darlington. Huge win for Buffet Racing South, second of the 2011 campaign. Well, that's a huge win for the team right there. Second of the season. And look at all that dirt and grime on the car. And, you know, that's not like stock from the start of the race. If you go to the pre-race ceremonies, the car is completely clean, right? You go to your paint booth, your car is completely clean. Those things only show up on the car after the race is done. So that's why this game is the greatest NASCAR game ever made. Alrighty, folks. So, well, we got our second win of the season. We made sure that What's-His-Face did not lead a lap, and that's both of What's-Their-Faces. You can throw in Earnhardt as well. Gordon led that one lap during the pit sequence, but who else led the other 2 laps? It was... Oh, dang, it was Jimmy Johnson. So, yeah, that really helped us out there. Of course, the bottom of the barrel is going to be Johnson and Ferguson. The bottom of the barrel here at Darlington. But your top 10, pretty interesting top 10. Elliott Sadler... right there into it. Throw in Craven, throw in Jeremy Mayfield, McMurray. I mean, I gotta say, McMurray has been one of the quietest improvements of the entire Winston Cup Series. I mean, this guy, for a number of seasons, was finishing 25th to 30th, and now he's putting up top 10 runs almost. And think about it, no cautions either, so it didn't mumbo-jumbo the whole thing. When a caution comes out at the end of the race, and it just randomizes. So my point is that McMurray has gotten so much better. Mayfield, Evernham, I like what I'm seeing. They're definitely getting better, and it's cool to see the backmarker team slowly find their way to the front. Of course, for us, 185 points, so a great points day for the team. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see y'all the next NASCAR Thunder video. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the channel. And the next time you shop for NASCAR Diecast, make sure you get free shipping with my promo code DIECASTbuffet at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Any orders, $20 and more. Also, Waltrip gets a top 10 as well, which is always nice. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day out there. Diecast Buffet. Stay humble. God bless. Signing off.